Alright, hello and welcome to a channel update for August 2017, and this is a very special channel update indeed. Now, first, I'm going to start by addressing the lack of videos and a bit of dip in quality over the past week or two. Now, as you can hear, the reason for that is mostly that I have been very, very ill, to the point of, oh god, okay, to the point of losing my voice entirely for like 2 days there. I was also working like 6 days in a row, all those days in the time slot, the only time slot I have every day to record. So there were 6 days straight where I couldn't record, where I was working. Then I ended up sick, so on days where I could record, I lost my voice entirely. So I used up all my backups. I didn't have anything ready left to go, and that's why we missed videos on Sunday and Monday this week, and I am sorry about that. I wish there was something I could do, but I really couldn't do anything. I didn't want to just put up some replays with some text on screen. But we should be back to usual. I have a few hours today, and I'm literally going to be recording for like 7 hours straight. There's probably going to be a lot of sniffling and coughing and sneezing in said videos, but we'll at least have some videos ready to go again. So once again, I am sorry about that, but we should be back on track pretty soon here. I'm even going to try to have a worst deck of all time for this week, because that is like the main thing of the channel. I should probably get back on that. But anyway, the other thing I should address is some very big news, in that we've hit 1,000 subs. I will have a special coming out soon, but I actually lost my voice the day we hit 1,000 subs. So I couldn't record anything, even a video, to say that there will be a special out, because I didn't have a voice. Like, the fact I lost it the day I lost my voice is such bullshit. But anyway, so we hit 1,000, and we will have a special coming up soon. But again, because of work and, you know, being ill and everything, I will have to record that soon. I have an idea for what I want to do, but I just haven't had time to record it yet. But that will be out hopefully within the week. And other than that, on, you know, the topic of 1,000 subs, you know, I want to say thank you, you know, to everyone who's subbed, everyone who's been here, you know, from under 100 up, everyone who's joined, even the people who are joining now after 1,000. You know, thank you to all of you, because well, I'm dying here, because you guys are the reason I get to do this. You guys are the reason that I'm not crazy and just talking to a camera or a microphone for myself. You guys, you're the reason I get to do this, and you know, you enjoy what I make, and that's insane that 1,000 people care what I have to say about this game. That's way more people than should care about what I have to say about anything. That's insane. And you know, it's especially insane because I remember starting this channel back whenever it wasn't even Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, I'd look at the projections for the channel and be like, oh yeah, you'll hit 1,000 subs in 5 years. I was like, Jesus Christ, 5 years. And then I started doing Yu-Gi-Oh, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, you know, in 4 years, in 3 years, in 2 years. And then, you know, back whenever we were hitting, you know, we just did like the 666 sub special. And, you know, one of my friends like 4 weeks ago was my 300th subscriber, and now we're at 1,000, and it's insane because before it was supposed to take me 5 years to do it, and I did it. And then whenever we were at like 300, it was supposed to take me till the end of the year, and it only took until August, and that's insane that we're, you know, with some of the videos like Man Eater Buck and stuff, we grew so fast, and it's just insane. This is totally insane. And, you know, I see obviously there's a lot of regulars, people who will comment on, you know, almost every video, and I'll be talking to a lot in the comments. And, you know, thank you to you guys, because you guys, you know, you're the most dedicated, you're there, you're the guys. You know, and I'm sorry I've been, you know, I haven't been responding to comments as fast. Like, it took me like a week, I think, for the latest batch to get back to some people. That's, again, just a thing with war. Obviously, you know, I have time to respond to comments because I can just do that at night or any time. But in addition to work and being sick and everything, I've also had a lot of personal things going on, things that I won't go into now just because I really don't think there's a need to get into specifics, but it's just a lot of more personal issues of depression and such. But again, I'm not going to go into that now because that's not a fun topic. But Also, I am trying to get better on keeping up with comments and such now that I can speak again and record again, which will definitely be a good thing. Also, some big news for 1,000 subs. I told myself since I started this channel before it was even Yu-Gi-Oh! That I would do this when I hit 1,000 subs, and I'm going to do it, and it is one of the most exciting things that I have ever done in my life. I am going to be launching a Patreon for the channel now that we have hit 1,000 subs. If you don't know what Patreon is basically kind of like a tip jar service almost for YouTube and creators and artists and musicians and things, because in the way I'll be doing it is every month you can give a certain amount, anywhere from $1 up to, $5 or so, whatever you feel like you can give every month, and that will help you support the channel and will also give you access to. I'm not going to gate any of the usual content behind on Patreons. Giving me money on Patreon is not going to get you any extra content or any content early or let you decide on any content, but I will have something there, whether that's a monthly Q&A kind of thing, a monthly or some live streams where Patreon supporters will. I don't want to let them choose any regular content, but I think I might do something like, again, either a monthly Q&A, maybe do some live streams or side videos and let Patreon subscribers choose what decks I'll play for those, or things like that, or some topics I can talk about on live streams, things like that. Again, I don't want it to change any of the main content on the channel, because I don't think it's fair to people who don't have money to give, they don't get to be involved in the content just because other people happen to have money they can give. So I'm not going to be changing any of the main content for it, but again, with live streams or monthly Q&A, or I've been thinking about doing like custom, wallpapers or like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro backgrounds or things like that. Every month, so just let me guys know. Let me know what kind of things you would like to see down in the comments. Again, I think the biggest things and the easiest things I could do would be a monthly Q&A, letting Patreon supporters pick decks and things for live streams, or wallpapers, backgrounds, things of that nature. But let me know down in the comments which ones of those you'd like to see, or if you have any other good ideas for stuff down below. And if you choose to support me on Patreon, all of my subs are you're all already amazing people, and you're all fantastic, and there's 1,000 of you, and that's insane, and I love it, and thank you so much. But supporting me on Patreon would mean even more, because it's that validation that I'm doing something, and that one day this could maybe be a job for me, and that's actually my dream, is to do YouTube for a job. And I just spit on my screen and I don't care because I'm talking about this. But that's been my dream since I figured out that you could be a career YouTuber. So this would be helping me get closer to my dream. And the money wouldn't just go to me, like, oh, I want a new wallet or something. My wallet's sitting there, so I said wallet. But it won't just go to me spending personal expenses. Obviously, I have a crappy microphone right now. It doesn't even have a windshield or whatever it's called on it, so you can hear and things like that. But the money will go to, I don't even have it on a stand. It just kind of sits in a bottle on my desk. I have a really crappy setup for what I do. But I need a better graphics card so I can record, more in-depth stuff and not lag as much. I need a new hard drive so I don't run out of space. So the money will go to me being able to produce better content for you guys, like whether that's a hard drive or a better mic or a mic stand or a better monitor so I can record in higher resolution. It will go to producing better content for you guys. And then if I ever get big enough, it will go to producing better content and actually, letting it be my job so I can produce even more content for you guys. But that's way in the future. We're not going to think about that just yet. But if you choose to support, just know that the money will be going to help producing better content that you enjoy and that you chose to support me for. And it will mean so much to me. And, thank you just for subbing and watching and enjoying it. Already means much more than you ever know to me. But if you choose to back me on Patreon, it'll just mean even that much more. And just thank you very much. One other thing I want to address really quickly, tacked onto the end here, tacked in somewhere in post-production. is that I have so many deck profile and worst deck of all time requests and things of that nature that I'm going to have to start putting them to a vote because my list is somewhere around 50 right now. And doing one a week, there's no way I can reasonably do all those. It'll take me a year to get through all those deck profiles. So I'm going to have to start putting those to a vote. And I think I'm going to do it by selecting maybe 4 or 5 each week and putting a poll up on Twitter. If you want to vote in those, I'll have a link down in the description. I'll have a link in the down in the description to the Twitter where I'll put out polls. I'm also going to start using that again that's a good place to reach to ask questions. And so I'm going to try to get the Twitter more involved. I'll have it some discussion on there. I will have some retweets of news on there. I will have polls on there for deck profiles and stuff. And I will have announcements whenever new videos come out on there as well. So if you want to check that out, there will be a link to that down in the description. But other than that, just usual monthly kind of update stuff. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Fails are doing very well. I think I'm going to try to keep that as a returning series on Mondays or Sundays, whichever day I kind of pick for it. Wednesdays is definitely going to stick to deck profiles because that's obviously a big draw for the channel. Fridays, once I get it back up and running, will be the worst deck of all time again. And Sundays will be discussions and kind of the swing position, I feel. So things are going pretty well with the videos we have going up now. And also I'm going to try to do more comedy stuff, or not more comedy stuff because I'm doing a lot of it recently, but there will be some comedy stuff in the swing position like usual. Obviously, that stupid Duel Links ad was just something, I made in a day and released because I didn't have time to do anything else. I had like half an hour and I could edit that and record it easily. But again, just after, I'm finally getting my voice back, so we should be back to the usual good content that you guys are used to here. And I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. But thank you very much for watching and for subbing and helping me get to 1,000 in this amazing milestone that's, making one of my dreams seem real. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.